You may ask yourself, how soon will I see my abs? Hello guys and welcome to the next video. Today we're gonna talk about setting the right expectations and time frame in your weight loss journey. Okay, so you've been on your weight loss for a few weeks, 2 months, you see your scale going down, you see your weight going down, but you still don't see the difference you wanted to see when you started. And of course, when we are starting the weight loss journey, we're gonna have visible abs after a month or a few weeks. I was the same. That's what I was thinking. I thought that I need to lose 20 pounds and I will see my abs. This will be very individual because that depends on your starting point. But you should lose from 0.5% to 1% of your body weight per week. Of course, if you are morbidly obese, the sooner you will lose weight, the healthier and the better it is for you. So your calorie deficit can be more aggressive. So you will lose more than 1% per week, let's say. But when you're starting your weight loss journey, you need to set realistic expectations, which is very hard. And why? Because if you are starting your weight loss journey for the first time, me between this picture and this picture, this is actually 60 pounds difference. This was me when I was already few pounds down, and this is me few years later. This is around 60 pounds different. When I was starting out, I thought that I maybe need to lose like 20 pounds maximum, right? And the other thing that you may feel that your progress is going too slow, you will open some social media app like Instagram, and you will see other people and you will start comparing yourself. And this is very important that you don't do that. You need to focus on yourself every day and take one day at a time. Because social media pretty much distorted how people see what is normal right now. So main topic in this video is how long weight loss actually takes. Let's get into it. So in my years of experience working with clients and even my weight loss journey, typically we need to lose way more weight than we think that we need to. I thought that I maybe need to lose like 20 pounds. I lost 60 pounds in general, in total over those years with body recomposition, working out and all that stuff. That was 60 pounds. That wasn't 20, I wasn't 25. That was more than 60 pounds in these years. And we talked about this in previous video. This is your lifestyle now. So you need to be sustainable. So how long it will take for you to see your abs or see a noticeable change will depend on few factors. Your starting body fat percentage, your lean body mass percentage. That's why it is important to have a correct strategy and right mindset for it. To take it day by day and to improve over time with your diet, working out. And there is few approaches, few things you can do. You can weigh yourself every day or you can weigh yourself once a week. I like to weigh myself every day. You can take measures of your waist, chest, legs, and compare those every week. If you are just starting out and you are someone that is really overweight, your weight, if you are in calorie deficit or you even make your diet slightly healthier and better, your weight will go down very rapidly in the first few weeks. This is about delayed gratification in a way, because if you can see a person you can become in the next few months, in your whole life, few months doesn't sound that bad. Most people overestimate what they can do in 2 weeks, but they underestimate what they can do in few months. This is extremely important. This won't be linear and you won't be perfect 100%. You will have setbacks, you will have worst weeks. Your weight can go like this, then will go like this, then will stay for a few weeks and then will drop down. Even your calorie deficit will change in a few weeks or months because you are a lighter person. There will be some metabolic adaptations. This will all change. That's why this journey is so interesting, and the mindset change will be the biggest change in all that. Sure, you will be healthier, you will look better, you will enjoy your life more, but the mindset change will be huge. And now I want to talk about something more optimistic. What can you expect? Because there need to be some reward in that, right? Something that will motivate you and keep you going. So in your first month of losing weight, you may notice that you have better control with food. You have slightly more energy. On the scale, you will see a few pounds down. And this first month is very important because this is to build foundation. Now you see and now you have proved that these things work. This is your month 2 and 3 and so on. You may notice a smaller weight, a leaner face. This is something I really like about this. You may notice better performance in gym, in sports that you play, or even walking up the stairs, or even just basic walking. You will just have better performance in those daily activities. And now, after this initial few months and grind, usually this will of course depend on the person and how much weight you have to lose. But in later months, there will be some serious visual changes. Downside of it may be that you may need to change your clothes for a smaller size, but it will also get harder. You may start to notice that you are hungry, and you actually feel like you are hungry, because sometimes we are just bored or we want to eat our emotions, but sometimes you will feel like your body is actually hungry. This is how your body will respond, and this is how your body should respond. So here is something I want you to remember. This is not a sprint. This is about your mindset change. This is about your lifestyle change. Things you will learn about yourself along the way, you can benefit from them forever. And maybe even help others that are closest to you, your family and friends, because maybe, like it was in my case, maybe they will start to ask you questions. How did you do it? I learned to appreciate that process, because you will prove yourself. And you will have this huge mindset change, and you will feel like you are taking control of your life and health. So just to summarize, try not to compare yourself with people you see on Instagram. Take it day by day. Celebrate when you see some change on a scale or how your clothes fit, and imagine the version of yourself and keep that in mind, how you want to look. Because like I said, we overestimate what we can do in a few weeks, but we underestimate what we can do in a few months. And your weight loss will stabilize. You should lose from 0.5% to 1% of your body weight per week. At the beginning, depending on your starting point, you may lose way more in your first few weeks. And as always, I hope that you find this video useful. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one.